Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about climate change, and specifically about the failure of governments to acknowledge its existence and take appropriate action. As we all know, climate change is an existential threat that poses a grave danger to the future of our planet and the survival of our species. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence that climate change is real and caused by human activity, many governments around the world have failed to take meaningful action to address this issue. Instead, they have done the bare minimum to remedy the domino effect our lack of action has caused. This failure to act is not only short-sighted, but also a declaration of duty. As people living on this planet, it is our duty to care for the Earth and to ensure that future generations have the same opportunities and quality of life that we ourselves enjoy. It's time for us to take a more proactive role in preserving our way of life. We can't wait for the government to do something about climate change. We need to take matters into our own hands and start making changes in our own lives. We can do things like reducing our carbon footprint by using public transport, walking or cycling instead of driving, and using renewable energy sources like solar or wind power. We can also support companies that are committed to reducing their carbon emissions and promoting sustainable practices. It's important to remember that small actions can have a big impact. If enough people make these changes, we can create a groundswell of support for climate action that will force governments to take this issue seriously. In conclusion, the failure of governments to acknowledge climate change and take appropriate action is a serious problem that requires urgent attention. It's up to all of us to take responsibility for our actions and start making changes in our own lives to preserve our way of life. Let's work together to create a more sustainable future for ourselves and future generations. Thank you.